Okay, a hero by definition is someone who are identified as a very courageous person.
Somebody I can respect, somebody with integrity.
Defies public opinion.
He is someone who can inspire other people.
Someone that you can look up to.
Somebody who goes through life staying true to their values.
Somebody who's humble.
And someone who has moral excellency.
Who can make a difference in the world.
And has a straight path and a strong sense of who they are and what the right thing to do is.
Who stands up for what they believe in.
But can also challenge you to reach your full potential and, you know, break all limits and limitations to achieve what you might perceive to be the impossible.
And he doesn't have to save the world like in those comics that you read. He can just be you can see heroes in the life around you. And to me, my hero, a bit cliched, but my hero is my father. He was raised in a family of farmers in central Vietnam, and he is the only one who dare to strive for to get out of his current situation. He is the first person in our family to actually went to Hanoi and achieved higher education and became a successful businessman. Without him, I wouldn't be here studying in BVIS with you guys.
My hero, I'd lots, I guess my mother and father are my heroes in a way, but I think it would be my grandfather, who's not with us anymore. He's my hero because he had a really difficult upbringing, but he did really well in life, and he had his own business, and he fought in the war, and he was kind of really brave in the war. He was involved in the Normandy operations, and then he was also involved in the Pacific War against Japan afterwards. So he was really brave, and he's always a gentleman, always had great integrity, and yeah, he's really kind and gave me loads of good advice. So thank you.
My hero is Mahatma Gandhi. In fact, I think I've got Mahatma Gandhi. There we go. I've actually got a thing in my pocket, perchance. He's my hero, and the reason why he is my hero is that he stood up for what he believed in. He existed. He lived in a time in India where when British ruled, and one of the things he stood up for was the taxes that Britain held in India, and it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair on the impoverished people, and he led a big old march from where he was in India to a coastal town elsewhere, about 250 miles, I believe, and on this particular tax on salt, simple thing like salt, and it was non-violent, but it really upset the British rulers at the time, particularly one organisation, and it led to change, and it led to the future independence of India. He didn't know that would happen. He just stood up for what he believed in, and therefore he is my hero.
My first hero was a rugby player called Mike Slemon, who no one probably will remember, but I used to watch him playing rugby on TV, and I thought, I want to be like you, and I ended up playing rugby and trying to emulate what he did. My second hero is my mum and my dad, and I see the selflessness of them and what they did for me and what they did for other people in their community. And the third person I'd like to mention is, you heard me talking about him in Assembly last week, Syed Azam Ali. He's really making a big difference in the world and trying to find a solution to feed 9 billion people.
In terms of a hero, I suppose I'd admire Coco Chanel, one of the first businesswomen to make a real inroad into business, popularised trousers for women, so changed really our perception of women's appearance. And yeah, she was very strong. She knew what she believed in, and she didn't let other people take her away from the path that she wanted to follow.
And so I'd like to talk to you about a hero of mine who I still think about now and again. It's my French teacher from school. His quite hard to think and narrow down heroes that we have in our lives, but she is one person who really inspired me. And I didn't start learning French until I was in year 8. And this meant that I had to catch up a lot with my classmates who had been studying it since year 7. And every lesson we would sometimes start with a spelling test, a vocabulary test, and every week we'd have this test, and I dread it because the teacher would then go through the register asking students to give their score. And I was always so embarrassed because my score was slightly lower than all my other classmates. But I kept trying, and my teacher kept challenging me. And then one day I got the highest score in the vocabulary test, and I was so proud. And when she called my name in the register, I gave my score, and she just looked me in the eye, and at that moment she realised that I can achieve what I want, whether it's in a language or anything else, and I can strive to achieve the maximum. It is possible, but I've just got to work hard at it. So I always keep her in mind when I'm teaching, when I'm outside of work. She really inspired me as a hero.
I don't know the name of my hero. It was a young boy that we visited in a children's hospital. And the reason he's my hero is because he was so happy in such difficult times. And then it was in the area that I lived, and then about 2 years later we actually saw him playing football. And that sort of inspired me to kind of understand the meaning of life, and for someone who has such difficult circumstances who could be happy, that inspired me to be happy as well.
My hero, I think I've probably got 2 heroes. My first hero, probably kind of soppy, is my mum. My mum is an amazing mum. From day one, she's always put her children ahead of herself, and ultimately all 4 children of the family are really, really happy. And that's, I think, all down to thanks to my mum. Person number 2, randomly this one, Leonardo DiCaprio. Why Leonardo DiCaprio? Well, one, I like every film he's been in, particularly The Beach. And reason number 2, his role in terms of climate change. He is someone who has got a lot of criticism for for standing up for what he believes in. And the American press have been on his back very much in terms of his ideas. So I think for his role, not only in terms of films, but his wider picture, his role within society is brilliant. They're my 2 heroes.
So my hero is somebody that actually told me they could be my hero, and they told me they would stand by me forever and take away my pain. My hero is Enrique Iglesias.
Anh hùng của tôi chính là ông nội, bởi vì đây chính là người truyền cảm hứng cho tôi chọn nghề giáo viên, và cũng là người đã chăm sóc tôi từ bé đến khi lớn lên. Đến bây giờ thì khi mà đã đi làm rồi, đã trở thành một người giáo viên rồi, thì tôi vẫn luôn có cái sự kính trọng và có lòng biết ơn đối với người ông của mình, và tôi mong rằng là ông sẽ luôn khỏe mạnh và sống với tôi thật lâu hơn nữa.
Với thầy, người anh hùng chính là những bạn học sinh đang ngồi dưới kia, và họ chính là những người đang phải lượm lặt tất cả các kiến thức trong một mớ hỗn độn, phải làm một đống các bài tập mà không biết là làm để làm gì. Rồi một ngày mai, họ chính là những người anh hùng nắm giữ tri thức, họ chính là những người sẽ cứu cả thế giới, cả nhân loại khỏi sự cũ kỹ và sự nghèo nàn. Và họ chính là anh hùng. You a hero.
A hero to me is someone that inspires, someone that you can look up to for inspiration. My hero is Shun in year 10. I'm only kidding. I can't think of a hero.